Hey guys, thanks for watching. Elise makes a bunch of videos, so today I just want to do a bit of an update video. It is February in New Zealand and it is finally starting to rain. It's been very, very hot these last few days. Chickens would agree with me. Yeah, just been checking out the town of Kerikeri and the far north. Basically like a month into being in New Zealand, and I have been volunteering at a homestay just in exchange for accommodation and food. So that's been really good, and my host has been really awesome to drive me around to see a bunch of different things in Northland. Some waterfalls I went to, and the very top of New Zealand, Cape Rania. We also did the dunes, which I did not have any videos of. But yeah, just a good little tour around, and always nice to get some insights from locals. So I definitely recommend to volunteer abroad if you are doing any trips and you want to also save a little on the old budget there. Basically just general landscaping, did a bit of painting. I was picking these plums just here the other day, and just general house sort of maintenance stuff around, sometimes helping with those guys. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little projects going on. As I mentioned in past videos, there's quite a few different ways you can find work exchanges or volunteer gigs in exchange for accommodation and sometimes board, depending on the situation. Sometimes you have to pay a little extra. It really depends on which organization or person that you end up with. Different hosts will have different stipulations. Some will be really strict, some will be more flexible. It really depends on who you end up with. It's up to you to screen through what's going to be good or bad. Some of them, if you join them, like with the HelpX, they'll have reviews from people who have worked there before, so that's really helpful. I've been doing some volunteer work here and there outside of my main work in exchange for accommodation. There's a few different heritage sites that I've just been talking to and getting set up to do volunteering with them. Just sort of some networking with the local people. I've been learning a few sort of Maori words. A lot of people just use them like in everyday conversations. So like fauna is for family, kia ora is like hello, waka seems to come up a lot, and it's the big canoes. And I'm living in Kerikeri, which I found out means sort of to dig a lot, which is basically in reference to the fact that it was like a big place where there was lots of root vegetables and things that they would harvest here back in the day. And it is still pretty big on farming and sort of like the breadbasket of the area. So one thing is about the cars. More in Australia, they have these trucks that are called utes. It was like, okay, it's a car that has sort of a truck back, sort of like a lowrider, like looking thing. But then I realized now, I don't know if this is everywhere, but even the big sort of trucks, like the big Ford pickup trucks and stuff like that, they also call them utes. So I was very confused about that one. But anyways, that's a little info for you. Another funny thing about New Zealand is that It's like such a small town country in some ways. So I was talking to someone the other day, and on Waitangi Day, which is coming up in a few days, they're saying, "Oh yeah, Jacinta's gonna come up." I'm like, "Who am I supposed to know who this is?" And I guess it's their prime minister. And I'm like, "Oh, it's pretty good that you're on first name basis with your prime minister." So it's very informal type culture, which is quite entertaining. And in New Zealand, I find that they actually say yes with an S at the end instead of like saying yeah, nah, a million times like the Australians do. So that has been exciting, fun times. So yeah, I'm just about to head off to Russell, which is just across the water. If you watched my Waitangi Treaty Grounds video, it's across from there. And then I'll be spending a few weeks in Paia, which is on the other side of Russell, so it won't be too far away. And then I'm hoping to get some work back here in Kerikeri and spend the winter here. I was thinking to go down to Auckland or one of the cities to try and find work, but windy. I have also managed just to contact a few hostels and bars and stuff, and yeah, get some income going. So that's my next mission now that I have all my paperwork, banking, cell phone stuff all done. I just need to actually get my driver's license done because I can't do it in the city. I have to go to Whangarei, so that'll be another mission. I was sort of thinking to go to Paia for the winter, but now I've sort of decided to stay in Kerikeri. I think it might just be a little easier to get work, settle in, and find something that's like above minimum wage, which is quite high here. But then again, the cost of living is very high, so. But yeah, everyone's been pretty friendly so far, so. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. My first month of New Zealand here, and I hope you guys are doing well. Comment if you have any questions, like, share, subscribe, whatever. Thanks again for watching, and have a good one. Peace, guys.